Honk, honk, honk. Honk, 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 honk. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, Vietnam. I've never seen that movie. Anyways, hi, welcome. We got Denim. We got Pie. We got M. Spectre and special guest, Mr. Minty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are all of you, my precious little circus peanuts? Just to keep in theme with like the circus, huh? What a point of focus on this. Listen. I'm working on her boobs right now. We're working on her really cool outfit, but I didn't want to start it and be like, hello, here are some big booba. So yeah, and then like his face is really scary, so it's just kind of like But yeah, we're trying tonight, so let's go. Let me get my reference image. Hello, King Kuma. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I'm like announcing everything as if like it's, I don't know, like a Jock Jam remix. It's let's get ready to rumble. But yeah. Head pats for the clown. Thank you, M. Spectre. I'm just gonna adjust my microphone. It's kind of low. Give me a second. I mean, like physically. It was like physically low. But if I need to adjust the volume, of course, let me know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm told that Good Morning Vietnam is really good. Oh, shit. Where's my canvas? No, why would it do that? Thank you. It, like, clipped suddenly to the side of my screen. I'm like, excuse me? Aw, thank you, Kuma. I hope you're having a good one, too. I miss you, man. I miss you. Oh, it was because my reference image got really big for no reason. I love that for me. Okay. So I'm like dressing them up and I found these like really good fashion photos. I put them in my server a long time ago. And I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna dress these characters. And I'm like, I need some like inspiration. And then I went through like all like my favorite fashion photos. And I was like, oh shit, like this is it. I'm unsure how we're really gonna do this one look though. Because like she's got booba. It kind of... Does it have like a high belt? I also feel like I drew her with a really long... Well, I modeled her with a long torso. I don't have time to fucking draw poses, so I just like made models. And if you have a problem with that, this is called using resources. This is called literally using resources the way that God intended. I basically like model things and I just draw the clothes and the faces on top of it because it's just easier. I'm so bad at posing anything. And even then, like, as you can see, like, I've like gone through and I've like clipped it and stuff like that just because like I modeled like a really long arm or something like that. And then like I'm looking at it and I'm like, why did I do that? It's true. God gave me these... Denim saying God gave you these polygons to draw the perfect titty. It's funny that you say that because the actual model has like really, like, I don't want to be like, she has small booba, but like she didn't have the right like look and I didn't fix it or model them. I was like, oh, I'll just draw over top of it. And then I had to actually trace one of my old pictures. It was the Lemon Squad picture. I like cropped her torso and like traced it for this one. I was like, oh yeah, she's sitting down in that one too. I'm just always sitting down in these pictures. Welcome to my art stream where all I do is just talk. I don't even... See, okay, if you're gonna trace something, tracing your own work is like... That's fine. That's totally... I think out of all the things to trace, your own stuff, absolutely. You made it. Actually, there's like... some of the stuff for work, I've like traced my personal artwork to like get like the pose or something like that, and then I've like just edited it to like whatever they needed, and I'm like waiting for like a time where like someone will be like, they don't know that I work like for that store or anything like that, and they're like, oh, this shirt ripped off your picture, and then it's just like me, and I'm just like, I'm the one that made that picture. I made both these pictures. I literally made a bootleg of my own picture. I mean, sometimes I can draw a good pose. And, like, there's definitely times where, like, I want to draw a specific pose. And, like, we all know perspective is nobody's friend here. So, sometimes you just gotta, like, do that. Hello, Cosmo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, punching my desk over here. I had to, like, change my camera as well. Like, my... where it's like physically placed on my monitor, because like I found that my model kept like doing this, and I'm just like, I'm so like I'm like slouched over on my chair, but like I'm not looking down. Why is she looking down? So I mean, sometimes a bitch do be looking down because I'm looking at my phone, but that's fine. Man, I'm looking at, like, this coat, and I'm like, we're gonna have to... Why did I pick this design? You can't even see my reference. But, like... if you could. One thing I will say is that I hate drawing over the damn model's hands, because, like, they're just so, like... Anyways. You know, that's, like, the drawing experience. I gotta draw something. Also, if a song comes on and it's like way too loud, please let me know. Cosmo says it's all fun until you actually gotta draw it. It's true. I was bonding with Dahlia today about how, like, we get assigned to, like, draw stuff that's just unrealistic. Like, I'm pretty sure I've told the story about how, like, I had to explain to someone who gave me a work order that we don't have 3D modeling programs. I cannot make this chrome 3D metal looking rose. Like, we don't have the power for that. And they're like, why not? Why, can you get it? And I'm like, this is like a really expensive program, and I don't know how to use it. Oh, this was the loud one that was in the game. Remember? The really, really loud one? Kind of loud now. I'm gonna fix that. Maybe it's just this song. Maybe just this song is loud. This song's just really loud. Yeah, we got the doot doots. That's how you know the song is good. Does it have doots? It's a banger. I liked this song until it basically was a jump scare in the game. Oh, I know why my model keeps looking down. It's because I'm leaning over to, like, stare at my monitor. Just like, huh? Like I'm a little old man. I don't know, I like turning her off to the side a little bit so I look like I'm like also engaging in the stream. Because I'm staring right at you. Like with the shoulders turned too, I feel like it's like really drying. And that's no shade to people who do have like VTubers just face front. I just like, for me personally, when I do it, that's how I want to do it. Ah, hi. Thank you so much for the gift sub and giving it to our boy DJ Tension. How nice, how nice. Yeah. Oh, and you subscribe. You got the bit. Stop, stop. You spoiling us. You spoiling us. Ah. Okay. Man, the delay on that. Thank you, though. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, looking directly through people's computers. Like, what are you doing over there? You watching my stream? Thank you. Oh my god. What is that? Why are you giving me $10? Oh my god. Fine. Stop. Stop. And you subscribe for... Oh! Connect 4. Damn pie, thank you. Wait. Were you trying to get your name on all four on all four of the things on my screen? Oh my gosh, pie. And if you didn't, congratulations. Just looking to find Soul for the answer. No, I wasn't trying. I was succeeding. I was succeeding. Pie. Thank you. That's also really funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. When the donation alert went, I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, who? Oh, you lost a 10 fill because you gift some. Aw. Total domination. I don't have to like tidy up these corners, but here we are. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Are any of you also working on art tonight? I have a feeling some of you might be. And I have other feeling that a lot of you could be like, no, just eating dinner. That's also an art though. That's also making art. Living is art. It's the experience. Aren't we all just art? My brain's so broken. I'm so sorry. Yeah, see? Oh, Cosmo doing double feature over here. Eating now, gonna be drawing later. See? Told you. I love that for you. I ate takeout. It was old takeout. Pray for me that I don't get food poisoning tomorrow. Pray for me. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll be sure fine. Protect... Denim doing God's work, protecting his family from the Duolingo owl. Also, hello, Witch Ruby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How old? I think a day or two. It's like relatively new. Oh yeah, cooking is definitely an art. It is a medium I cannot master. That's a lie, haha. But like... That's a half lie. I'm okay. I am just okay. It was also noodles. Like, it wasn't like anything that kind of like solidifies or gets like gelatinous or something like that after like a first night in the fridge. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whenever I get takeout, I try and get stuff that's like good to reheat, like good reheaters. Because like stuff like sushi is absolutely miserable the second day. Like, I remember when Will ordered too much sushi, and then he was like, I'm gonna leave this here for you to eat. And I was like, I don't want that. I was like, you ordered sushi I don't like. Like, I'm not gonna eat it. You have to eat it. And then we, like, fought for who was gonna eat the sushi. And then, like, I think he ate half and I ate the other or something. I know we both ate some. And I think there was, like, 2 left. And we were like, we both ate 4, whatever. And just, like, threw it out. I think it was pad thai. It was like, but it wasn't like good pad thai. It was like cheap fast food pad thai. I can't afford the good stuff over here. I had a coupon though, so that's why I even got it. Sometimes I look down because my keyboard, like, I got those. I got the arrow keys. They have my back. But sometimes I forget where the arrow keys are. They haven't moved, but sometimes I forget where they are. So that's why I'm looking down. I don't know why I'm defending myself looking down. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Pad Thai, okay, so like really good Pad Thai is some of my favorite food. I don't have a lot of favorite foods, but I would definitely say that Pad Thai is up there. Okay. This shirt has a weird collar on it. Not that that matters, because you can't... yeah. Sometimes you gotta tell your brain it's right. I have a lot of moments like that. Did I, like, merge that? Oh, that was very cursed of me. Oh, well. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I feel like I should almost, like... I know this is incorrect to do, because it should be like this. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, I wish you could see my reference. I mean, I could just open it in this program, but I won't. It's a surprise. I hate that I gave her boobs. I hope it gives, like, I know when I watch some of my friends draw, it gives me, like, solidarity to see them do this. Where they just, like, make a line and then they, like, erase it 5 million times. So I hope I can give you guys solidarity. All gods hate their creation at some point, at one point or another. Oh no, I can't read. I thought that was gonna rickroll. I was like, what the hell is this? Never mind. It's Oil Drum Alley, my friends. But that... dead ass. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get copyright claim. If it was like the Wild West when it came to music, I absolutely would like switch this out for like that. For like, Never Gonna Give You Up. If this was like a playlist we listened a lot to or something. I don't know. There's definitely times where I miss like normal music. I would just like to draw to like, I'm not saying video game music is not normal music, but like, you know what I mean? Like I want to listen to like the songs that are intrusive thoughts, little earworms. Because that's what really gets me pumped up. Like, this picture is based on a song. I want to listen to that song on loop. But I also keep losing my focus, which is why I'm streaming. Because if you're all here watching me, I gotta draw, you know? I can't be checking my phone. I can't be on Twitter. I can't be, you know, doing my bullshit. I gotta actually do it. I'm glad that there's no, like, facial recognition as far as, like facial expression, I guess. Because, I'm scowling when I draw. Like, if I'm drawing a face, I'm not normally scowling, but, like, when it's something like this, absolutely scowling. However, it kind of makes me want to, like, get the special camera eventually. Well, I mean, I want to get it anyways, because it's also, like, fully motion captured, so, like, I can, like, wave at you and stuff like that, which would be really cool. But, like, yeah, I just be like, but, like, I just close my eyes. I don't actually look angry. I'm just going to bed. But also the colors, I think when we get to that, they're really cool. They're going to be really cool. I mean, we could probably color him. Don't go to bed angry. Listen. I do what I want. Don't care who it hurts. It's normally me. It normally hurts me. But it's okay. I take one for the team. The team is also me. Oh my god! DJ Tension saying, if I couldn't go to bed angry, I wouldn't sleep. Pi saying browse Reddit instead. I'm Spectre saying I find going to bed angry gives me some of the best sleeps. See, I love going to bed after, like, crying. Because I'm tired of crying. So I'm normally, like, out. I know that's, like, really sad to say. Listen. See, Denim gets it. He says, man, getting sleep is hard. You take what you can get. It's true. See, okay, so DJ Tension says, the best sleep is the I'm gonna throw up from a headache. That kind of sleep, where you give in and then pass out. Or pass out instead. See, I know from personal experience, I like to throw up and then go to sleep. What the fuck are we talking about? No puke, just nap. No, I gotta puke. If I'm gonna puke from a headache, I have to puke. I used to be known as, like, the pukey friend. I would just puke at all my friends' house. I not because I was drunk, but because I was just in pain so much all the time from my chronic pain. I'd be like, where's your bathroom? And then I'd Ralph, and then I'd come out, and they're like, did you throw up in my bathroom? And I'd be like, no. Okay, listen, this story's kind of cute. I don't know. I think it's cute. So I was meeting someone for the first time. It was someone I ended up dating, and I was so excited. This was in college. I was so excited to meet him, and I wanted it to go, like, really, really well, and I felt like it went really, really well, and we were both, like, really giddy and laughing and stuff like that, and I was saying bye to him, and, like, the butterflies in my stomach were just way too much. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw up on this boy. So I was like, I have to go to the bathroom really fast. Hold on for 1 second, and then I'll come back and I'll say bye to you. I'm so sorry. And he's like, oh, no problem. So I go to the bathroom, and I, like, really threw up. I threw up so much because I was so nervous, because I was so happy. And then I leave. I like brushed my teeth too, because I was like, oh, he might kiss me, and also like I just puked. Like I gotta brush my teeth, right? So I brushed my teeth and I come out, and I'm thinking, if he heard me brush my teeth, I'm gonna play it off like, well, I was hoping you would kiss me. But I leave and he goes, did you throw up in there? And I was like, what makes you think that? And he goes, well, I heard you. I'm a really loud puker. I'm like, I get that from my dad. Like if he sneezes, he's got like the big dad sneeze with the achoo. And then, and I do that too. And, like I like legit say achoo. And then yeah, when I cough or like throw up, it's like big. Denim says the true sign of friendship, people feel comfortable enough to throw up in your bathroom. No, I think the true sign of friendship is like taking a dump at a friend's house. I can't. I don't want them to hear me. What happens if it's a bad one? I really don't want them to hear. No, I would be so embarrassed. I once had a guy over at my house, and I said, do you want to order some food? And I said, I'm not trying to be mean, but when was the last time you ate? And he's like, oh, it was a while ago. And I was like, your breath is really bad. Have you not eaten? And then he's like, oh, my breath is bad because I'm constipated. And I was like, oh. And he goes, yeah, I went to the doctor about it. And he was like, well, are you constipated? And I said, sometimes. And he's like, that's it. Apparently that's a thing. And then later that night, he was like, can I use your bathroom? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, let me make sure that there's like tissue in there still. So I'd blown my nose earlier, and it was like the last piece. And I was like, man, this guy just told me that he's constipated. If he needs to go, like, I'm not gonna do him dirty like this. So I made sure that there was some paper in there. He was fine. And like, because if I was him, I'd be so embarrassed, and like, I don't know, I would have a lot of shame. So I basically like cranked up the movie that I was watching, because we were just kind of watching it in the background, and I just like turned it up. So I was like, if he needs to just like go, I'm giving him that freedom. That's like my audible cue to just like let her rip. And when he came out of the bathroom, he came to sit on my couch, and he sat kind of in a weird like sideways way. And I was like, are you okay? And then he was just like, well, a lot came out all at once. And I said, does your manhole hurt? And then he went, listen. The fact that he was sitting sideways on the couch, like he couldn't like actually sit on the couch. So funny. So funny. But like, I've been there, man. I've been there. Not at a date's house, thankfully. I'm with Denim, holding that all in until I get home. There's been time. What the fuck is this conversation? There's literally been times where like I've needed to pee so bad, but I've like felt so uncomfortable, and it's like, okay, I finally like give in. I'm like, okay, where's your bathroom? I need to go. And then like they don't have a lock on the door, and then I'm scared the whole time that like someone's gonna come in, like a different family member, because they don't know that I'm in the bathroom. That's like a huge fear of mine. I'm just like, oh my god. Or like I'll position myself in such a way where I'm sitting down, but I'm also leaning over, trying to like hold the door shut because I'm not scared about it. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's why, I mean, like, if my friend lives alone, it's not normally a problem. But it's like the friends that live with like their family members, I'm so like nervous about that. I think it must have, I don't really remember a time that did happen to me, but it must have, or maybe it's just a fear, I don't know. But I feel like it must have happened to me at one point, and now I'm just like extra cautious. Or maybe like oh my god, okay, so there was one time where I opened the door on someone. But it was at a cafe, which was worse. It was a stranger. I don't know. Was that worse? I didn't stare at them. I literally just could see out of my peripheral that they were in there. I was like, oh, sorry. And I like shut the door. But like it was a place where you needed a code to use the bathroom. And this guy basically like loitered outside. So when someone left the bathroom, he like snuck in. So the door didn't know that someone was in there. So I was able to open it with the code. And it was just this guy peeing. And I was like, ah! So, and then I didn't want to use it because I was scared that someone would do the same to me or something. Because I would obviously be going after he came out. So I was just like, no, I hate it here. I don't know. If the place doesn't have stalls, I don't go. I just don't go. At work, they finally like have like really nice individual stalls. So yeah, really bad design. I don't know. They don't take into account that people just like slink in, you know? I guess I'm drawing it on this layer. Gonna save. Gonna have a drink of some water. Oh. I gotta get a new desk, you guys. I've gotta save up for like one of those like L-shaped desks to like have my computer, because like if you saw my desk, the little area I have to like put my chair in is just not enough to move around. Small desk, yes, true. Facts. Oh, banger. It's because, like, I want to, like, do, like, the Ripley thing that I do, but, like... I mean, I guess. I don't know. I think it's because the collar isn't drawn yet that I'm like, what do I do? Okay, let's fix that. Oh my god, Denim's saying that there's so much shit on his desk that he's taking psychological damage from it, but they don't know how to clean it. That's my work desk. There's so much crap on it, but it's like, the worst part is that I use that crap every day, and that's why it's there. I don't have a lot of stuff on there that like I don't really use. And sometimes I try to clean it up, but I'm like, well, I can't put this away. I use that. And I can't put this away. I use that. I don't know, and it's like, do I buy an organizer? But there's not enough room on my desk for the organizer, let alone all the shit. So it's like, eh. Oh yeah, so the actual desk I'm drawing on right now has a lot of crap on it that doesn't need to be on it. Why do I got sunscreen over here? My ring light's not burning me. Why is it here? It's because I took it out of my purse before I left. This is overcast this morning and today. And I was like, get this shit out of here. Oh, Cosmo. We were talking, okay, so Cosmo and I were talking about, like, energy drinks and stuff, because every now and then, I get sad and I trot along over to the corner store, and I get myself a drink, and, I like trying, like, all this different juices and stuff, because sometimes they have some new stuff. But I went yesterday because I was depressed, and I was like, oh, I'll get like some sort of coffee thing for tomorrow morning, just because I've been having problems getting up in the morning, because of my anxiety. Like, I don't know, I'm just all shaken, and I was like, oh, like, this is a good way to get me to get out of bed, right? And then, they did not have what I, like, normally would buy. So I got the triple shot espresso, what is it? The Starbucks thing. It was terrible. It was terrible. It took me all day to drink it, and I just feel like I'm full of energy because I was still drinking it at like 5:30. I was just like, ugh. Yeah, Denim, why do you even have a copy of Ozzy Osbourne live at what is it? Budokan? I think one of the things that I own that I'm kind of proud of is that I have The Simple Life on DVD and the Osbournes. And the Osbournes are some of my favorite. Like, that's some good TV. Budokan. Budokan? I'm not even saying that. Budokan. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't even remember getting it. Shit. I'm gonna watch the Osbourne. Maybe we should all watch the Osbournes in the server sometime. Yeah, we should do that. I think Mel would really like that too, because Mel likes trash TV. I really personally enjoy the episode where DJ Tension saying that I get a pass on stuff because I have a clown avatar. Man, if it's broken and you can't fix it, throw it out. Is it like a legit copy? Is it rare? Why did you keep it? I say, knowing full well I have 2 broken copies of Interstellar 5555. Why won't God let me watch that movie? And don't say it's all up on YouTube. Listen, I want to watch it in my living room on my nice TV in high def. That's all I want from me. I just want to watch it loud and as clear as I can. The case is broken. Broken versus damaged. I want to see it without 17 ads trying to sell me margarine. I know it's not butter. I believe it. But yeah. My favorite episode of the Osbournes is when their neighbors are having a party and Sharon's really pissed off. So she starts throwing things over the fence, and one of the things she throws is like an old moldy ham. And like I kind of love that for her. And like it's a full fucking ham. It's like the half ham, so it's like cut in half, but it's like blue. It's so moldy. Like it's like white blue. And she struggles to throw it too because she's so little. I don't know, ham's heavy. Fucking moldy ham, yeah. Also, I can't believe how much their animals just like run the house. Like, I understand they all want pets, but I feel like they have too many pets. I think it's very safe to say that they have too many pets. Like, they have the space for all the pets, but they don't have enough, like, people for the pets. You know what I mean? And because there's so much ground for the little, like, and they're Pomeranians too, so they're like mean to everyone except Sharon and Kelly. So like Jack will go to like pet them and it's just like rah, 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 rah. And he's like, ugh, I hate your fucking dog. Did any of you ever see Kelly Osbourne's like spin-off show Turning Japanese? That was a trip to Japan. But yeah, I really liked that show, but like in retrospect, she was like really bratty. Yeah. There's a show where Kelly Osbourne, it's just about Kelly Osbourne getting side jobs in Japan. So there's one episode where she goes to, it's called Kelly Osbourne Turning Japanese. I know. I hate it here. But yeah, she would take odd jobs because they didn't give her a lot of money to like actually like they paid for her hotel, of course, but like if she wanted to like buy anything or like feed herself, she didn't have like any funds for that. She had to do these like odd jobs, and it wasn't just in Tokyo. Like she went to like all sorts of places. They had her working at a maid cafe, and she stormed out because she was like, "This is creepy and I hate it." But like the serving part and taking pictures was okay. But like this guy asked for like a hand massage, and she was like, "Fuck this, I'm out." And you know what? I kind of don't blame her. I'm like, I get that. And then she also worked at a love hotel, and like literally everything was like making her scream. There's like a quote from that specific episode that like I used to say a lot. That's how it impacted my life. Oh shit, talking about shows like this though. Oh hey, Darkly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Shit, that reminds me of talking about Kelly Osbourne in Japan is reminding me of what was it? I want to say it was like Meet the Hogans or something like that. I feel like maybe that's not the name. But like Hulk Hogan and his family, they all had a show as well. Aw. Welcome, Darkly. Darkly saying, I hear this is where all the cool kids hang out. Wow. Maybe all of you are cool. Me? I'm talking about Hulk Hogan's reality TV show, so like, take that as you will. But there was one episode where they wanted to go to Disneyland. Or sorry, it was Disney World, I think, because they were in Miami, so it would be easy for them to go to Orlando. But they couldn't go because like they're all really recognizable. Well, I mean, I couldn't point out his wife or his son in a crowd, but like I could definitely be like, oh, that's Brooke Hogan. I don't know why. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't know who Brooke Hogan was. Anyways. So they got like a special effects artist to come in and give them all disguises. And they made up Brooke Hogan to have braces, dark, like brown hair, big black glasses, and they gave her a Pikachu shirt to wear. And she looked in the mirror, and like I said to the guy that I was dating at that time, I was like, oh, she looks like me. And I was really excited. Brooke Hogan sighs in defeat and says, I look like a nerd. Shame. So sad. I thought she looked so pretty. I thought she looked so cool. Ah! It's fine. I don't know. I think it's really funny. It made me feel like I was... Nerds rise up. Yeah. I don't know. It kind of made me feel like for once in my life I was on trend. Like, they were like, this is what a normal, like, teenager would look like. Because she would have been, like, 17 or something at the time. I feel like we're, like, kind of close in age. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I think about that a lot. This is like hard to figure out. I feel like this still needs to like come in more. It's fine. We'll just figure it out. But yeah, I never thought in my life that like I would get epic burn from Brooke Hogan in my own fucking home. Who would have thought? I feel like this should be like piping. I know you guys probably don't know what that means. That's okay. I mean, like, it should be like this part should be kind of like flat, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, like, this is fine, and then, like, yeah. I don't know why I feel the need to say that all out loud. Also, Denim saying, bro, I think there's no way Kelly Osbourne's show was real. Like, you mean like it was scripted? Or like you can't find... Like, there's at least like 2 or 3 episodes. There's gotta be. I watched it on Much Music. And it was back to back with her brother's show. It was like Jack Osbourne doing like extreme mountain climbing and like visiting like places and shit. His wasn't like his was more like adventurous and about him like being active. So I had no interest in it. I was like, oh, you're skydiving today? Aw, Canadian spotted. Much Music. I outed myself. There's definitely been times where I've censored myself where I say MTV, but I 100% meant Much Music. Bro, I just read about that on Reddit. Stop. What, Much Music? Or Kelly Osbourne's show? Or Jack's show? We've got 3 topics going on here. I don't like this at all. Oh my god. Was it me? Was it like me from an alternate universe where I actually used Reddit? And I'm posting about Kelly Osbourne's show on Much Music specifically? You saw Piranha 2 on Much Music? Someone put up 2 episodes? God, I bet they're cringe. I remember there was one episode where she goes to like some place, it's outside of Japan. It's like more rural Japan. And she absolutely disrespects this like man and like... I don't want to say his home. I don't think it was his home. I want to say it was either like his studio, his training studio, or like... And I don't want to say temple. I feel like that's super wrong. But like he had like wherever he was, like his dojo, maybe? I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. But like she was super disrespectful to him, and it was so upsetting. Like as like an outsider to watch it, I was just like, how can you be like this? Like how do you go to this like this man and be like that? She did eventually go back and say sorry, and I think she like got him a gift or something, because like she did have like a tour guide with her, and the tour guide was like, you cannot do that in Japan. That is super uncool. And she's like, well, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. This is weird. And she's like, bro, you're being weird. Yeah, it was like truly an out of touch moment. Like, and he wasn't being weird, if I remember correctly. I think it was something like, it was something simple, like he expected her... he expected her to bow when she met him. And the tour guide did it. And the tour guide, I want to say, even prepped her. And then she still didn't do it. And she goes... And she was like, I don't know, trying to have like a feminist movement moment. And I'm just like, not the time. Not the time. This has nothing to do with feminism. Okay, so in one episode, they take her to a convention in Japan, and they make her dress up. Like, they make her cosplay a character. She has no idea who it is. I don't remember if I don't think I knew who it was either. Like, I think it was like a niche character. part of me wants to say it was like she was like a like some sort of alternative version. Like she had yeah. She like I want to say they took her out and they were like, you can be any character you want, we'll buy you the cosplay. And she was like, okay. And then she found like a doll, and I don't think the character, like, you know when like you see Evangelion figurines and they're wearing like alternative outfits, I want to say it was a figurine like that, where it was like an outfit that's like canon but like not really. And sorry, I was drinking some water. But yeah, like, so she was dressed up in a kimono, and she had like a purple wig on, and because her hair was pink at the time, if I remember correctly. I want to say it was pink or blonde. But yeah, so she got all like cosplayed up, and she was at first okay with people like asking for photos, but when they were asking her to like pose specifically, she was getting really mad. And there was a few, I think, asking for like creepy pictures, but I think they just wanted her to pose like how the character would pose. But yeah, I don't. There was also, she goes to like, there's like this festival. If you know what it is, like, please correct me. But she goes to this festival where like they burn dolls. And so she goes out and she buys a doll to like burn. Except like, instead of like taking this doll to burn, I remember she like mutilated the doll and then burned it. And I was like, And I think I remember her saying something like, well, I don't want them to think like I just bought it, even though I did. And it's just like, I don't think that would have mattered. I think it's like worse that she like did that to the doll and then like used it in this, like the little like festival or ceremony or whatever. I was like, that's a weird energy. Cause like the dolls were beautiful that they were burning. Like it wasn't like they were like trash or something. I'm unsure what like the significance is of it. Like I don't remember. Denim says it's probably a local festival or something. That checks out. God, she's got all these like thingies like this on her jacket. What have I done, you guys? This is some hell hours. It'll be fine though. I'm just being baby. Also, sorry if you can hear my neighbors upstairs. They are like wrestling or something. There's a lot going on these sleeves. I've made a mistake. This was absolutely my choice. No one to be upset at other than myself. Yeah. Wrestling. Well, they're not, you know, wrestling. It sounds like someone's just stomping around. Someone is definitely stomping around. They're not having sex and they're not wrestling. He's got a girlfriend that comes over sometimes, and she like walks really heavily. Like I can hear her through my headphones. They're definitely not clowning around. Sorry, when I said wrestling, I didn't think of like the sexual sort of like wrestling. It was just no, like I swear to God, sometimes he just hammers stuff for fun, and that's not in a sexy way either. Like he's just like got a hammer up there and he's just hitting the wall or something, just hitting something made out of metal really hard late at night. I'm sorry that I keep like doing that with my layers. It's because I'm an idiot. Forging a night sword up there. Okay, fair, fair. Darkly says that they're an adult artist, so it's kind of, you know, automatic for them to assume that. That's true, that's true. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I forgot about that. Denim says that the opening segment of one of the episodes of Kelly Osbourne's like Japanese show, she accidentally drank a laxative. I totally forgot about that because she was trying to buy tea and I think she was trying to buy tea and then like she accidentally bought like laxative tea. Drawing adult art does not make you a degenerate. It means you what is it? I want to say you have like taste or you have class or something like that. You just, I don't know, 0 fucks to give. Live your best life. You want to draw that shit? Absolutely. Go off. If it makes you happy, go off. We love that. Every now and then, I'm like, I'm going to draw a bunch of adult art, but then, like, for a long time, I was like, oh, well, I live with other people, and my computer's in, like, a common area. I probably shouldn't. And then, like, now I live on my own, and I still don't draw it, so I guess it's just not in the cards for me. But I give a lot of my characters, like, big booba or, like, sexy shirts, so, like, horny adjacent. Ah, welcome, Jesse! Jesse saying, oh, laxative shenanigans are always a hoot. Denim saying that, the narrator's like, oh, she bought a popular health drink. And he likes to think that they probably set her up. Probably. Like, she has the one person, what is it? She's got, like a guide. Like, I'm sure she could have helped her. Been like, don't drink that. It'll make you poop. Darkly saying, I like your art. That's why I have the shirts. Aww. Yeah. Oh my god. It made me so happy to see that. That was so sweet. I don't know. Literally, like, all of you guys who have been, like, able or wanted to or have bought any shirts, like, recently or in the past, like, you guys have no idea how much that means to me. It's, like, I live for that shit. Like, it makes me so happy. It makes me feel like, you know, really special. And I'm glad that they're cool enough that you guys want to wear them. And, like, I don't know. It's real big cheese hours, but, like, yeah. I don't know. Thank you, everyone, for doing that. And thank you, Darkly, for, you know, sharing your photos. Cosmo also showed me photos recently of him in his shirt, too. Yeah, you guys are also sweet. I'm really excited for all the stuff that I've been working on, like, recently at work. I'm excited for that to get released, because you guys are going to lose your shit over it, I think. But I haven't made anything, like, recently. Or recent. Ahahaha. Jesse is an agile, as he should be. Thank you, Jesse, for your sacrifice. We will remember you. Oh yeah, oh my god, I didn't even think about, like, the time frame. Like, I think it's really cool that you can kind of gauge what year it is, or vaguely what year it is, depending on, like, who's cosplaying what, whenever there's, like, old footage. Oh my god, I lost my mind when iDubbbz made, like, a video, and he was, like, talking about, like, I forget what he was talking about, but he made a comment about anime conventions, and he showed the art, the Harveys that's in front of Anime North, and I got so excited. I was like, I've been there! iDubbbz knows about Anime North! I'm sorry. It was just, I love it. I love that. Small world, you know? The fucking Anime North Harveys. What if we kissed at the Anime North Harvey's? That's all I'm saying. What if? Everyone's in ad hell. I'm so sorry. Spectre redeems. I want smooch. All right, here we go. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for the biggest smooch? Mwah. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Big kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, they're actually doing Anime North this year. I had a table, but I can't sell because I cannot afford to make merchandise. So I had to drop out. But it's nice to know I had a booth. Everyone's like, oh, just go anyways. Bring your old stuff. And I'm like, okay, my old stuff is not trending though. And it doesn't represent how I draw at all. So, very frustrating. Like, it sucks. Because, like, I make all these, like, this new art. I make new products. But I don't have the funding to, like, actually make them. Everyone's like, oh, do a Kickstarter. And it's just like, I don't really have the time to, like, I don't know. I think I would, like, fuck up a Kickstarter, to be honest. Like, I would be on Kickstarter crap or kick scammers. Like, and it would just be because of my incompetence, I think. Like, I would, like, set it up a certain way, but I wouldn't, like, keep in mind, like, fees and stuff that the site itself has. Or, like, shipping. Oh, Lord. I thought there was a spider on me, but it was just my hair. Hahaha. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I think she was a Gundam Wing character, but the fact that she is a Gundam Seed character, Kelly Osbourne, would pick Gundam Seed. Oh my god, in high school, there was this girl. Give me a second, I gotta drink some water for this. Okay, so there was this girl, and I've talked about her before, because I used to draw her and me, like, in the group of friends that, like, when I was doing my art retrospective, she was in some of the drawings. And I would go over to her house because she always wanted to have sleepovers, which I was more than happy to do. But, like, we would have a TV slot here. Darkly will like this. So, like, we had, like, our version of Toonami. I don't remember if it had, like, a very specific name or anything, but after a certain point, they would just play a ton of anime back to back. And one of the shows was Gundam Seed. I couldn't stand it. And this girl was, like, so dedicated to watching it. So whenever, like, it would be, like, a Friday night, and she's like, do you want to sleep over? And I'd say yes. And then I would always forget until I was in the middle of it, but that she would want to watch Gundam Seed. And that half hour felt like 44 years. I was so unhappy. And, like, I wasn't really into Inuyasha, but I could definitely watch Inuyasha. And I definitely would say it's the better show, of course. But, like, I didn't like either, and I hated Gundam Seed. I genuinely hated Gundam Seed. It was so boring. I don't know. I was more of a Witch Hunter Robin fan. That was another one that they showed. And, like, that was the one that we both would agree on. I'm like, oh, yeah, Witch Hunter Robin, ah! So. I'm sitting here, like, in my thoughts thinking, like, of course I would fucking love Witch Hunter Robin. It's good, though. It's good. Yeah. I'm with Cosmo. Cosmo's saying Seed was so fucking cringe. Seriously, some of the whiniest characters. Yeah, like, I was just like, y'all gonna fuck or not? Like, stop. I don't know. It was just weird energy. Just weird, sad energy. It was like a soap opera, but in space. And everyone was just the worst. Yeah. Denim saying they tried to... See, but it did work. Denim says Gundam Seed was the one where they tried to appeal to young girls who like romance manga and anime. And, you know, they had my one friend hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. Whereas, like, I am such a sucker at, like, anything. Like, I'm such a softie when it comes to romance. Like romance and heartbreak in media, I'm just like, ugh, like I'm so emotional over it. But I don't know, everyone was so unlikable. I didn't really care what happened to any of them. Yeah, like I don't mind if there's like a saga or like something happening where it does have some more soap opera like energy, but like Seed was just unbearable. Sorry, moving around my screen. I'm trying to get like, I'm trying to look at like the sleeve on my reference image. I never watched Ouran High School Host Club. It just really didn't seem like my bag. Like around that time, I was like really into Utena. I don't know, like I never really got into like that, I guess, genre? Or like that, I guess, version of like romance. I get why people like it, and it's cute, but like it's, I don't know, I don't think it's for me. One of my favorite animes is Jellyfish Princess, or Princess Jellyfish. I like that one. I'm sad it's only like a mini series, and then they're just kind of like read the book if you want to find out what happens. But like that one's kind of sappy and sad, like me. Ah, Thirsty! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Isn't it late for you? Is it 4 a.m. again? Thirsty. Hope you don't have work in the morning. Nice. I'm glad that you're just chilling out with us before you go to bed. That's nice. I'm glad that we can provide that. I'm sorry the music's kind of like, but like that's just the way it be. So, cause I gotta stay awake. I'm not struggling to stay awake personally, cause I had too much caffeine today. But alas. Okay. I'm gonna... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4... Ah! Fuck. Okay. Maybe I'll do the buttons first. We'll see where those land. I feel like I should do this in a different color. Compared to UK soundtrack, it's a lullaby. R.I.P. You live in the UK? I'm sorry, man. Who's that guy with the messy hair that looks like a British, like, Gary Busey? I saw, like, a Dolly thing where they, like, do, like, the AI-generated art, and it was him underwater, stuck in a fishing net, and it like made me laugh so hard. God, I'm not gonna be able to like, I guess, yeah, it would make sense if they're here. Maybe I like draw a guide. Maybe I use big head. Yeah, Boris Johnson. Haha. Oh, you mean Ultra Kill soundtrack? Listen, I just assumed that the UK would be... I don't know. The way that Denim talks about, like, New York, I feel like New York has a soundtrack. Good description, though. Thank you. I'm so happy that you guys knew what I meant. God, remember? Did any of you watch Celebrity Big Brother when Gary Busey was on it? It was Celebrity Big Brother UK. And it had Michelle Visage on it from like RuPaul's Drag Race. And that's why I wanted to watch it. And it also had Spencer Pratt's sister, who was like the biggest sweetheart. Oh my god, I don't know how she can have a brother so evil. And I don't know how she got out of the hills with her sanity. But I'm really proud of her. I don't know, I really like Spencer Pratt's sister. I'm gonna change the song. This is too bumpin'. Ooh, we do No Straight Roads. I know I picked that one a lot, but it's good music to draw to. I don't know. Sonic Mania, it's like, I'm just like, oh god, I'm tired. But yeah, Gary Busey actually won the season that he was on. But he was doing a lot of Gary Busey-isms. Like, he was telling people he met God. He was telling people what God looked like. He was telling them to be scared of God. And he also would expect them, like, one of them would be, like cooking. And then, like, he would come up and just, like, start eating the food as if, like, they were cooking for him. And he also asked one of the men that were staying there to bathe him. He wouldn't shower, and the whole house had to ask him to shower. And he says, well, who's gonna bathe me? Like, you can't... I don't know, I was shook. I was honestly shook. And then I felt so bad. He was so stressful to watch on the show, and he was making everyone's life hell. But the UK wouldn't vote him out because they thought it was funny. They thought he was funny. It's awful. It's so weird to watch, like, old movies that actually have, like, Gary Busey, like, before his accident in them. I don't know, I kind of feel bad for the guy, to be honest. How old is Gary Busey? I gotta Google this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm like, how old is he? Gary Busey. He is 70. He's only 78? Oh my gosh. I don't know what it... Maybe this is mean. But I don't know what it is about Gary Busey, but, like, he always looks like he's just, like, come out of a room. Like he looks like, sorry. He looks like he's, like, shown up, but he was also being chased by a bear previous to showing up. You know what I mean? Like, he's, like... He just seems like he was in, like, some sort of weird shenanigans prior to showing up. Maybe that's just my headcanon for him, but, like... Thirsty saying, I like the clown model. Is it inspired by the Phoenix Wright clown? No, actually. I used to do photos for a different site, and I used to dress up like a clown sometimes. And I miss my clown era, so I'm bringing the clown era back. It just happened to also coincide with all of the classy on Twitter as well, but it actually had no relation to that. And I was also more of like I liked dressing up. I'm not personally a juggalo or juggalette, but I liked dressing up in the ICP makeup, and it was really funny to me. And so like I would take like horny pictures in like ICP makeup and get comments like, "Why is this hot? I hate it." Or like, "You look like a weird mime. I hate it." And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you. Thank you." And I thought it would be cute if I had like... I've always wanted a purple-haired clown OC, but I never made one because I was friends with somebody who was scared of clowns. And they were a really close friend, and I was just like, oh, I feel like if I do this, they're gonna think it's like some sort of personal attack or something. So I never did, but I'm no longer friends with that person. Not really because of anything like drama. We just grew apart. So it's like, fuck it, nothing's holding me back. I can live my cute purple fantasy as a little clown. So. But yeah, I've had friends send me, like I showed my friends, well, it was even my friends who took the pictures of me as a clown and stuff like that, like back in the day, and they would be like, they would like send me like clown memes and stuff like that. Like there's a really good TikTok of a woman, and she's like I think almost 50, and she's got like full white hair. You know, she definitely I would say like looks her age. I mean she definitely looks younger than almost 50, but like she definitely like looks older. And then it's Living Dead Girl is playing in the background, and then suddenly it changes and she's just a hot clown mama. And I was like, holy shit, that's gonna be me someday. So like, you know, I love all these like old people just like sticking to their alternative roots, you know? They're like, I was a hot clown then and I'll be a hot clown now. And I like love that for them. And like you see a lot more like older people like sticking to like alternate you see a lot of older people in like the Sweet Lolita and Gothic Lolita like fashion movement and stuff like that. A lot of people of all ages getting into Decora, or still, you know, being Decora. And it's not necessarily just at conventions. Like you see it, at least I see it out in public. I'm also, you know, from Toronto, so like I see a lot of shit. But like, I don't know, I like it. I like it. It gives me hope. Like, you know, think about Avril Lavigne. She's like almost 40, if not she is 40. And like, I think she's like 38 or something, and she still dresses the same way she did as a teenager, except more, I guess we could say, refined. And like, I want that for me, and I feel like seeing people do it like that gives me like the confidence to keep going, to just being unapologetically myself. You know, stepping away from the clown makeup, like I definitely sometimes feel like, oh, this look is probably better if I was younger, or like this is kind of making me look like... Sometimes I get worried that I look like an old person trying to look young. That's like my biggest fear when it comes to like what I want to wear and versus like what maybe I should be wearing. I don't know, but then I realize, who is making up these rules? I'm like just bullying myself for no reason, you know? Oh, you're from where Avril Lavigne is from. That's cool. That's cool. My hometown is hometown to a famous golfer. He's so famous, I don't know his name. But he went to my high school specifically, and we had like a golf club that was like dedicated to him and stuff like that. So like, yeah. I almost just want to like... No. Anyone remember Mimi from the Drew Carey Show? It should come to no surprise, but she was my favorite character. I actually really wanted Mimi and Drew to hook up. I don't know, I feel like I should just not give it like the boob crease, you know? I feel like that's just not, I feel like we need to just like kind of give her a uniboob to make this look less jarring. I feel like there's too many lines. It made sense when there was nothing here. Like, that already kind of reads better. This area here is, like, weird. The one line, like, here? I don't know, I feel like that, it looks strange. I don't know, I feel like there's, like, weird policing of, like, what people should wear. I don't know, I guess it's because, like, I see a lot of hate for people in, like, their 30s dressing certain ways, and then, like, I get scared because I'm like, well, I'm 30 and I dress like that. Am I a part of the problem? I'm like, oh no. But, like, I don't know. It's nothing new to me to be bullied by teenagers, I'll say that. I remember I went away to college, and then I came back to, like, visit my mom, and she was like, I have to go to the mall to get something, and, like, keep in mind, I'm like 23 in this story. I went to the fucking mall, and teenagers followed me around and heckled me. Like, I was just like, fuck my life. Yeah, unfortunately, I am 30. Yeah. I feel like that works. I feel like that still gets, like, the shape, but it's not, like... I don't know. Where are their parents? I don't know, it was weird. Like, I remember one time I was just wearing, like, black baggy pants just because, like... I just wanted to wear black baggy pants. Like, there wasn't really a reason behind it. I didn't even think about it when I, like, picked it out, right? And then I remember this, like, group of girls. It was, like, a group of girls. They were definitely younger than me. And they were, like, they looked me up and down. And they're like, do you think you're goth? And I went, no. And then, like, I was like, like, I don't, what? No, like, and they were like, they just started laughing at me, and I'm like, okay. Wearing black pants equals goth, I guess. I'm also from a small town. I remember I had, like, a cape jacket. Well, it wasn't even a cape jacket. Like, when I say that, you're gonna think of, like, Neo from Matrix, and that's not what I'm talking about at all. It was just, like, a long sweater, I guess. Like, it was a sweater, but it had, like, a long back to it, I guess. One could say it's, like, a lab coat, but, like, it was, like, knit. And, yeah, I used to get called, like, witch and, like, stuff like that. It was really weird. Yeah, I only started dressing while at, like, 28? So, like... I don't know, I also find, like, kids dress better these days. Like, they just have, like, the internet, whereas, like, we didn't. Like, if it wasn't sold in our small town and you didn't find it at a thrift store, you were kind of SOL, you know? And, like, my small town, we didn't have any alternative stores, like, you know, and bear with me, we did not have Hot Topic. We didn't have anything cool like that. We still don't have anything cool like that in my small town. I mean, I guess they have Spencer's, which is, like, kind of Hot Topic if you're also a skater, and, like, horny novelty items. But, like, you know. So my city, quote unquote, had a Hot Topic, but it was literally a little t-shirt cart that like called itself Hot Topic, but it was in no way associated with Hot Topic. Like the closest thing I had to alternative wear was we had a West 49, which I always think is really funny because I could never get a job there, and now I work like for them, but like not on like a retail level. Like I make clothes and skateboards for them. It's just like, you wouldn't hire me as a store manager, and now I make your clothes. The ultimate revenge. It's like, I guess I'll just have to apply to be management. I lived in a border city, so like sometimes we would go across the border to shop, and there they had a Hot Topic, and they had a lot of cool other stores. Like they had Spencer's there before we got our Spencer's. So I design clothes. I don't physically make any clothes. And that's my day job. I've definitely made clothes like for myself. And I have a lot of fabric that I've never cut or made into anything because I'm indecisive. But like, yeah. My day job is designing shirts and, well, I guess apparel and skatewear, including skateboards. And like, we work with like a lot of cool like brands too. Like, I work for Playboy and I work for Zoo York. Those are like our two big ones. Yes, I'm saying, yeah, M Spectre saying, so you're saying you can make clothes if I want to. Yes, but I couldn't make anything too complicated. Like, give me a pattern and I'm set. Making a pattern on my own, absolutely not. So. Okay, I like that a lot better. It's not great. I kind of hate it. I kind of just hate this outfit. Why did I choose this? It's just like this weird... I just don't think it would move with the body, though. I'm pretty okay at fixing my clothes, too. Because I have to be. I feel like it's just like this part that I hate. It looks weird, but I feel like that's the only way that I'm gonna, like, get... I don't want to say, like, silhouette. Hahaha. Listen, I was in college. I didn't have my sewing machine in college. But, yeah. I told Cosmo one time I fixed my pants. It was, like, the last pair of pants I had in college. And I just had to I hot glued them together. I also had, like, iron-on patches, like, that were meant for, like, they weren't like a cool embroidered patch. It was just like a patch of denim that you just like iron on to, like, basically like the glue on it holds your pants together. I never want to live that life again. Now I own more than 2 pairs of pants. I own 3. No, I'm kidding. I own so many pants now. I feel like a real adult. Yeah, I just basically I didn't super glue like where the what is it, like I didn't like take both the sides and super glue it together, because that would not only be uncomfortable to like sit in or walk around in, and it would probably rip because of the tension. But like I cut a piece of denim out of like something else, like probably a pair of jeans that I was throwing out because it was like totally destroyed or something. And I would basically cut a square out of that and then super glue the patch, or sorry, hot glue the patch onto my other pants. So I don't know, times were rough, okay? Like I want a different song. Sorry, I'm going through my music. My bad. Oh. Yeah. The posh version of City Streets. I can get down with this. This is sick. We love it. Okay. I haven't saved in a while. It's very dangerous of me. Living on the edge. Man, these fucking sleeves. What have I done? What have I done? Okay. Every time I go to draw it, my canvas like covers it. Wasting saves. Like a little strappy thing. See, if she was like standing up, this outfit would be fire. I do remember that they would play 16 all the time. 16 was like one of my favorite shows, and then I legitimately turned 16 and I stopped watching it, like cold turkey. And it didn't even occur to me that like it was because I was finally 16 or something. I just stopped. I don't know. I feel like this show like progressively just got like more and more horny, and as an awkward little teen, I didn't like watching it. I was like, my mom could walk in on this, and I already had to fight her to let me watch like The Simpsons and Family Guy, so I like didn't need like something else to fight with her about. I love this for me. I love this game that I've made with myself where I have to guess which layer has my line art on it. That's my favorite. I do like that that like they made like made for TV movies for 16 and stuff. Did I do the thing on his shoulder? Yes, I did the thing. So I gotta do it here. Zoom. Okay. The guy who voiced Jude in 16, this is no shade to him, by the way, but he was like trying to, I think, he was trying to date one of my friend's mom, and like her mom was so pretty. I don't blame him. But I kept teasing her, saying, "That's gonna be your stepdad." Like we would watch 16. It's like, "That's your stepdad right there." And she goes, "Stop it! Stop saying that." I don't know if they actually dated, but I don't know. That was a fun time of my life. I had a lot of teachers who worked on a lot of the Teletoon shows. And I had a few teachers that also worked on Ruby Gloom. I was always proud of Ruby Gloom for getting its own show because it was kind of like the cheaper alternative to like Emily the Strange, because it was apparel first and then it became a show. Like years later it became a show. And then they had less apparel when it became a show, so I was like, that makes no sense. But yeah, I had a Ruby Gloom shirt for a really long time. It was cute. I don't know, it was kind of cool to like finally go to animation school, and then like your teacher's teaching you how to rig and Toon Boom with like Ruby Gloom sprites, or I guess like models. Oh yeah, oh my god, the intro to Ruby Gloom is so good. Sometimes I didn't have time to like watch the whole show because I was like going out, but I was like, let me watch the intro, please. It's like, I might watch that later. Just the intro. I don't care for the show. I mean, the show's fine. I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure I liked it more when I was baby, but... I remember one time, my friend was like making fun of me for like drawing and like all sorts of different colors, and I remember telling him like, bruh, like I can't see sometimes, cause like if you're like zoomed in like this, sometimes it's hard to figure out what the fuck you're working on. But like you can't draw far away, cause then like your, what is it, the line weight gets all weird. I do that at work a lot, unfortunately. Like I'll be working on a shirt design or something, and I'll zoom out, and then the line weight's all fucky, and I'm like, I did this to myself. When I was learning how to rig in 3D, they gave us Hue Neutron to fuck around with, which led to hilarious results. We didn't do anything like crude with him, but we definitely like just made him like freak out. Like we would just make like broken rigs and then let it play. Just endless hours of just like very like sort of like funny stuff. Our teacher also gave us like a Mario mushroom that he had made himself. It wasn't like an official asset. That we had to learn like how to like squash and stretch in 3D. So like that was kind of fun. What did I do for his sleeve? Yeah. I went to Sheridan because I hate myself. So that's where I went. And I have nothing but negative things to say. I don't know, I feel like I've like done my time when it comes to like ranting about Sheridan. I have no idea who that is. The Sheridan Hotel College? Oh my god, it's not even spelled the same, Jesse. I almost want to like shade it, but like it'll look weird. It'll look weird. Don't do it. Don't do it, Pluto. Brain wants to though, but don't do it. It's wrong. It's literally actually illegal. Do not do it. I guess maybe I could draw his pants now that I've drawn. I should finish her arm. I should finish her. I don't want to finish her. I don't want to draw the hand. I don't want to draw the hand. Welcome to my stream. I feel like there's like every other art stream I'm like crying over drawing hands. I feel like there was one art stream where I just gave up and I just like erased them and I was like, I'll come back to that later. And I just like drew a shoe. You need me to draw shoes? I can draw shoes. Too bad I cut the character's feet out. Hands aren't even real. I agree, Jesse. Hands aren't even real. What are hands? Miserable pile of secrets. Shoes for hands. I mean, I did draw gloves on the one guy. Are gloves shoes for hands? Asking the big questions tonight. You're right. I should have like drawn them. Doing the whole one of these. This is exactly. I used to like draw the boobs so high up. Little waist, big hip. And then like she had baggy pants on, so she would have like a halter top. And then I put the cleavage here, and then her would be like this, and then it would be big pant, and then she would have big shoes like this, because they all had platforms. Big shoe. And then, hair. Space buns, and they had Sailor Moon. I did this. This is what I did. And then I wanted her to have a bob, but also, and then I did this. And she looked like this. This is what she would look like. And if you think I'm lying, I'm not. I have proof. Because here she is, baby! Here she is, grade 6. And here's me not knowing how to spell Sakura. Trying to draw card captors, yeah, there she is with her hands behind her backs. I stopped coloring her. I gave up because I didn't like the way it was smudging. See, one for one. It's the same. That's baby Pluto art. I really want to redraw that character so fucking bad. Oh shit, the lore. Yeah. How do you have that so ready on hand? I don't have a lot of my like really early artwork like saved on my computer, but I have that one apparently. It's so cute. I don't know. I'm happy I have that. Darkly saying hands behind the back is a rite of passage. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. We all do it. I feel like, what the fuck? But how did you let me draw this? I feel like this needs to be so much lower. You all watched me do this and you didn't stop me. And for what? Denim says in Japanese the word for glove is made out of the kanji that is hand and bag. So gloves are bags for your hands. I will agree to that. That makes more sense than a shoe for your hand. Jesse says that he watched for his own sick amusement. That checks out. I feel like you're the type of person who would watch me like struggle to like cook something, or like maybe I'm like struggling to like do a mundane task, and then like you just come over and you just like fix it. Are you making fun of the way that I say bag? Why are you spelling it like that in the chat? I hate you. Is the no backseating tag still there? I thought I removed it. No backseating my art. Oh my god, yeah. Cosmos says that they used to draw a lot of characters wearing like a hoodie, and that they would put their hands in the kangaroo pocket. I also did that. If it was a boy, I would definitely draw them. Definitely draw them like that. I like to think I don't have an accent, and then like I was listening to like that audio I put on my dating profile that says like I'm obsessed with the Prodigy crab. The way I say, and if you don't know what that means, I'm like, what the fuck is my voice? Why can't I just talk normal? You don't know what that means. What? Where'd that come out? Why'd that come out of me like that? It also sucks because I was living with my grandparents a lot as a kid, and one of my grandparents, she's from Mexico, so English is her second language, so she would teach me words with her accent or in Spanish. And then what happened was my other grandma, she's from the UK, so she had a really big accent. She's specifically from I think Wales, so she has a really, really big accent. And so like I just have the world against me. I'm Canadian, plus the two people who taught me how to talk had accents, so it's like I don't know what to tell you. Is this strawberry weird? Strawberry? Strawberry? Strawberry. Sometimes I get worried that I say the word bagel weird. Bagel, 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 bagel. Oh, I'm banned from Tinder, so I don't have a Tinder account. So if you're ever looking for me on Tinder, I'm not there. I'm banned. So. I was like, I'm not gonna say how I got banned unless someone asks. Immediately gets asked. Twice. Would you guys like to guess? Would you guys? It is absurd. Oh, okay, so Jesse's close. Jesse says easily upset dudes because, like, you know, I got banned because of upset dudes because of men. Close. Actually, on point. But if you would like to know what he was upset about, you will never guess. You will never guess in a million years. It was, at the time, it was really frustrating because what had happened was, they immediately deleted my account. So the app was like frozen in time. I could see that people were messaging me, but my messages weren't going out. And people were super liking me and still liking me, but I couldn't match with anyone. If I wanted to match with someone, like someone super liked me, and so I swiped right on them just to see if they would match with me, and they wouldn't. They would just like delete it. And so I asked, like, I was like, hey, my account isn't working. And then I got a response saying, your account's been terminated because you've been banned. And I said, can I ask why? And she says, you've been banned for bullying. And I was like, what? I'm like, can you tell me why? Like, I was like, who, what? I got banned because I don't even know how to word this. A man matched with me, and he immediately started making fun of the fact that there was going to be a Sonic movie. And this was because, this was right after they had fixed the Sonic movie, by the way. I think it had already been out, or it was coming out, like it was already that. And what had happened was he matched with me, and he was like, why the fuck would they even make a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Like, kids don't even know what Sonic the Hedgehog is. He was like, the last game he was in was that Sonic and Mario at the Olympics. And, like, they had... And I don't know, he was... At one point, he was just going off, and I said, that isn't true at all. I'm like, they made Sonic Mania recently, and that was really good, and Sonic Forces was pretty fun. It has mixed reviews, but it's pretty fun. And he was like going off about how Sonic hasn't made a game since like it was on the Genesis, and I said, well, what about Sonic and Mario at the Olympics? That's on the Wii, and you have already implied that you know what that is. And he got so mad that I said that. So mad. Like, I was just like, but that game is new, and you know what that is. And he was just like, I haven't been nagged this bad since I lived with my mother. He's like, what the fuck do you think you, like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I'm just like, I'm not trying to bully you. And like, I don't know, he just got real bent out of shape because I pointed out that he was very clearly aware that they were making new Sonic games. And I was like, and I also said something like, well, wouldn't kids know him from the Sonic and Mario at the Olympics if anything else? And he was mad about that too. And he says, fuck you, I'm reporting you. He's like, this is bullshit. And then my account got deleted on the spot, and I thought that was fucking bullshit because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't swear at him. I wasn't rude to him. I literally was just very confused. Yeah, it was so funny because he was like this big buff man, and he was covered in tattoos. He was a tattoo artist. He's a local tattoo artist, and it was really weird to see this man break down because of Sonic the Hedgehog having new games. Really weird. Really weird. You know what? He wasn't the one. He just wasn't the one. It did suck though, because I was talking to two people who I genuinely liked, and I didn't have time to like switch over to like Instagram or something. Jesse's saying he probably has a very kind and positive presence on Twitter. Oh, absolutely. No, he wasn't. That's the thing, is that he was very anti-Sonic. Sammy, classic Sonic fan, is very pro-Sonic, I would say. They're just like overly passionate. But yeah, I was actually deleted for that. And then when I said, can you look into the DMs? Like, I think there's been a mistake. The lady who was helping me on Tinder Help just said, no, your account's already been deleted. It's already been terminated. And I was like, you didn't even check the situation. You just automatically just took his word and deleted me. So, I mean, there's other ways. Because, like, if you didn't sign up with Facebook, you can sign up with Facebook. If you didn't sign up with your phone number, you can sign up with your phone number. You know, like, there's so many other ways that you can just get a new Tinder account. But I just kind of, like, called it quits after that. I've only found really rotten people on Tinder, to be completely honest. Like, all of my negative experiences have been on Tinder. There's only been one that I met on Hinge that was, like, really scary. Like, not in comparison to, but, like, also was really scary. But yeah, like, honestly, maybe it was a sign. But not only that, but I feel like it's so much easier to, like, scope people out and get a better feel for them with, like, shitty default, like, things on, like, other dating apps. Like, I'm using Hinge right now, and it's so much easier for me to, like, see what someone is responding to a default message with. Because, like, they give you prompts for those who don't use Hinge or dating apps in general. On Hinge, you have to... You can't type in... Like, you can type in your own information, but, like, you can't just go, like, hog wild. Like, they give you prompts. You get to pick the prompt, and there's tons of prompts to pick from. But, like, a lot of people, I feel like, are very telling with what they write. So it's been, like, pretty easy to, like, kind of be like, I don't think I would vibe with this person. I match with literally no one on Hinge, and it's not necessarily because, like, I'm swiping right and no one's swiping right back. But I click no on so many people that Hinge actually gave me a tutorial that was like, oh, if you like someone, you have to hit this button. And I'm just looking at my phone like, oh, I know. I know that's the button to hit. But I don't like anyone. Like, I've never seen that come up before. Like, I was, like, in the middle of just, like, typing no. And it wasn't like I was just typing no or, like, hitting the X button like just like sporadically. I was like going through profiles. I mean, there's definitely some where like the first thing you see and I'm absolutely not. But like, yeah, it was the fact that the app thinks that I don't know how to use it, I think is very telling for how my journey is going on Hinge. I will say, in the past, not currently and not recently, but in the past, the two people who I wanted to date, but we didn't date because they weren't ready to date, and that's totally fine. But I met both of them on Hinge, so, you know, I'm hoping, I guess? I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. It's not gonna be the end of the world if this is like a failed attempt, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, you know, just like putting myself out there. And if anything, I'll make friends from it. I normally always walk away with at least like 2 or 3 new friends, so that's always really nice. And they're normally like also artists, which is cool. I probably make more friends through dating apps than actually date people, but that's okay. I think that's okay. I think it's a good way to scope out who you're gonna vibe with, and yeah. Oh, welcome, Matt. I see you've snuck in. Yeah, we are talking about dating app experiences. Oh yeah, so my favorite thing, Darkly, is to be unhinged on Hinge. Not in like a offensive way or, you know, a gross way, but just to be like, hi, I'm weird, but like not like bag of chips on my head weird. I'm like being a clown weird. I feel you, Cosmo, though. Solidarity that dating apps are just depressing as shit. That was me last year. I just deleted it. I was like, this is rough. But like, I don't know. I think it's worth trying every now and then. But yeah, Jesse having the same sort of sentiment, saying that, you know, he met someone cool on Hinge. DJ Tension said that he responded to a girl who asked them what my favorite fast food order is, and with a story about why 4 hamburgers is my answer, and I think I scared her. Aww. Oh, have a good one, Jesse. I'll miss you. Love you. Mwah. Kisses. Darkly saying that their go-to is asking what their go-to horror movie is. That's a really good one. I find I talk about horror movies a lot with like other queer people. I think it's because we all like... No, I can't say that. It's me quoting Katya and Trixie, but they like horror movies because they like seeing straight people get killed. I do not wish death on anyone, but like, I thought that was really good. Oh yeah, I also don't really enjoy the concept of like dating apps, but like I feel more comfortable like online dating, like that, like meeting someone through like I remember OkCupid was something that I found one of my boyfriends on once, and like I liked that, like that version of online dating. I didn't mind. I couldn't do like, you know, long distance or anything like that, but like to use that to like find someone local, that's fine. But it's kind of evolved away from that, where we've just gone to the apps, right? It's like all through the app now. That being said, I haven't used OkCupid in like since I met that guy. But like I remember I tried once in like maybe 2018. I downloaded the app. What a fucking mess. That app is a mess. Oh my god. I've only met really fucking weird people on Tinder, regardless if they're queer or not. I feel like everyone is so like cartoonishly weird, but like bad weird. Like the Backyardians, like funny, yes, but not funny, haha. Funny weird. Oh my god, Matt saying that someone on Grindr yesterday asked if you wanted to get impregnated. Ew, ew, ugh, ugh. I'm gonna throw up. Ah, Skunk Dalmatian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry that we're talking about dating apps. while I'm trying to draw. Oh my god. Okay. Ruby over here is saying that the worst you can do is match with someone who's boring, guys. Okay, I'm gonna draw for a little bit as I talk about this guy, and then I'll catch up on chat again. So like, I matched with this one guy who super liked me, and I was just kind of curious. And I was just like, all right, let's just see what it is, right? And so so funny. I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, nothing. Full stop. He just says nothing. And then I said, what are you up to tonight? And then working out and watching The Office. Oh. So what are your hobbies? Working out and watching TV. And then I wrote specifically The Office. And then he unmatched with me. Okay. Peak maleness? Yeah, I'm with Cosmo a little bit. I'm definitely at a point in like my life where I'm just kind of like, I want to put myself out there, but I'm kind of like over this before it even started. Like I'm just kind of like, ugh. Oh, Matt says that they don't know because they got an ad. Oh, I just said that was really gross and it made me want to puke. Oh yeah, I'm with Darkly. You gotta be weird first because they're gonna find out fast. That's the most alpha male if I've ever seen one. What, working out watching The Office? I don't know, there was just something funny. Like there was no like images of him at the gym or anything like that, but I 100% could like picture it in my head. I was like, oh, absolutely. Like this guy is like doing like deadlifts and just like watching Kevin spill chili on the floor. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna draw this guy's pants. You can't even see his pants, but you can see a little bit of his pants. So we're gonna draw a little bit of his pants. Now, okay, so Inspector is also correct. He says that, Denim says, I want to say that not everyone is meant for communicating online. I agree to that. Inspector saying, I can't be weird off the bat. I gotta work up to showing people first. Now, there's definitely times where, like, I meet someone and I really, really like them. And I'm, like, scared to be myself. And that's when, like, my brain is just like, well, if you can't feel comfortable being yourself, you shouldn't be with this person. But then my brain is also like, I gotta be the coolest version of myself for this person. So it's, like, double-ended sword. It's just, like, you know, my brain being like, well, don't do that. That's not cool. Be yourself. Love yourself. And then I'm also like, no, I don't love myself. I gotta be the coolest. And I'm a Libra, so that means that, like, I change my personality completely because I want them to like me so bad. That's false. But sometimes it feels like that in my head. I'm just, like, wrestling with myself. Like, what happens if they think I'm uncool? Just flash your power level a bit. To be fair, I did go out on a date last year, and, like, I was kind of bored, and it wasn't because the date wasn't doing well or anything like that. I was just kind of, like, understimulated. So I was just pointing at, like, puddles of, like we were through a park, walking through a park. Also, hello, TV Static, I see you. Welcome, welcome. But I went to we were walking through a park, and I pointed to, like, this dirt puddle. It was just a puddle in the middle of a dirt road, and it was real nasty. And I said, "Aw, you brought out the park jungle juice just for me. You told them that they were coming, and they filled this puddle up for me." And then I, like, pretended to, like, waddle over to it, and I used my hands, and I pretended that I was gonna slurp it up. Like, I was nowhere near the actual water to, like, touch it or anything, because, like, shit, I don't want to touch it. But yeah, I'm just like pretending to drink the puddle water. Yeah, it has been forever, TV Static. But I've seen that you've been posting up more and stuff like that on Twitter. I saw some of the gift art that you got. It was so cute. There was also another, actually with the same date, once we got to the subway, there was a whole bunch of liquid stuck in one of the lights. Like, it was like rainwater and stuff, and the light kind of... Here, I gotta draw this light for you. So the light... Oh, I've just like selected this for no reason. How long has that been happening? Anyways. So like the lights that hang above the stairs in the subway are like this. And then they're like this. They've got like the little, so they're like a square, but then they've got like a triangular prism, or like they go into like a like this, kind of. You know what I mean? There's like a pyramid. And so there's all this like liquid in here, and I could see it. You could see that it came in from the ceiling and then like dripped in and was just collecting. And I said, "Do you ever wonder what that tastes like?" And my date was like, no. And I was like, man, that would get you so fucked up. I'm like, you could see colors that don't exist. It's like you could see, you could tell people's futures. You could see beyond people. He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, give me that Subway jungle juice. They recently cleaned the light. And I actually got really sad. I got really, really sad. Listen, I love me some triangular prisms, okay? I could have said a pyramid, but I got all geometry on your ass. Yeah, Cosmo knows what's up. Gotta get your mutant powers. From the street, jungle juice. Yeah, now that they've cleaned it, we need to figure out where we can get our, like, our other, well, where we can just get more weird juice. I don't know, there's enough construction, I think, in our neighborhood that, like, we could easily find some weird puddle to sip out of. Easy. Darkly says, true, my friend drank some and said he was gonna die, and then he did. That checks out. This is an origin story if I ever heard of it. Oh, Darkly did say, previously that he matched with someone and they, like, wanted free art that was inappropriate. I've definitely had people, not necessarily that, but I've had people, like, match with me and they're like, when are you gonna draw me? And I literally say never. And then I unmatch with them. There was actually a guy that I was dating and I was drawing my characters and he turned to me and he said, why don't you draw us? And I was never more put off in my life. It was really weird. It was really weird because, like, normally I like drawing, like, me and my partner. But the vibes, I just knew right away. I'm like, I gotta break up with him. Like, you know when you just have, like, a moment and you're just like, I need to stop hanging out with this person. That's, like, what I had. Like, him coming over and saying, why don't you draw us, had big, like, my mom used to come over and watch me draw for a little bit. And then if she didn't like what I was drawing, she'd be like, why can't you draw nice things? And, like, I feel like that, like, triggered something in my brain. I was like, I gotta get away with this. I gotta just run. Just gotta get up and run. I'm in my own apartment. I just get up, lock the door behind me, run. Just like, but you live here. It's like, you live there now. Ha! Can you draw me is up there in the cringe scale? Listen. As a cute little person, going to a bar and asking a group of guys if they have games on their phone, they will give you their phone. And they will let you play games. A man gave me his phone and let me play Mustache on his phone. And he went, oh shit, she's hitting all the notes and she can't even hear it in here. And now we're friends. So I'm just saying. Yeah, that really happened. I was actually waiting for a date. And she showed up 3 hours later. And while I was alone waiting for this date, I was adopted by a group of 3 guys. Which sounds kind of scary, but, like, they were really nice, and they bought me drinks, and they shared their nachos with me. Because they asked me, like, I like had a whole area to myself, and they're like, is it okay if we sit with you? Are you waiting for people? And I said, well, I think I'm getting stood up, to be honest. And I kind of laughed, and I said, but yeah, you can sit here. And then they were like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah. And then when they showed up, when my date showed up, they were really weird to these group of people. Like, they were like, oh, like, we're gonna go dance. Do you want to come dance with us? And like, they weren't threatening. They weren't rude. They didn't do anything that made me not trust them in that moment. And I was like, yeah, I'll go dancing with you. And then my date was like, let's lose these guys. And I was like, these guys spent 3 hours with me because you weren't here. I'm dancing with them. Like, So. But yeah, I asked them if they had games on their phone. Because that was like before we had drinks and nachos. Yeah, I waited 3 hours for this person. Also, I want to express that I was working way out of the way. Like, from where this event... Like, it was like a cyberpunk-themed, like, bar. And, or, like, event or something like that. So, like, I had to get dressed at work. So, like, at the end, I brought all of my makeup and the outfit I wanted to wear to work in a backpack. Because there was no way that I could go home, change, and then go to this party and make it in time. So I, like, went out of my way to, like, do that. And then, like, ran, you know, go to this fucking thing, and then they're not even there. Ah, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna call you Bat. Are you Narcoleptic Bat? Is that your name? Also, welcome, welcome. That face when you're late to a date and get replaced by one guy for every hour you are late. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's true though. That's exactly what happened. Also, welcome, welcome. And okay, Bat works. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I didn't date that person. I was meeting them for the second time. Like, the first date went really, really well, so I was very disappointed. And, you know, the fact that I, like, went out of my way to, like, you know, go see them at this thing. They invited me to it. I had to buy my own ticket because they're like, oh, they'll have tickets at the door. And then, like, the event was saying it was selling out. And I don't have Facebook. And it was, like, mostly a Facebook event. And I was like, well, can you, like, email me the link to, like, the Ticketmaster thing to, like, buy my ticket? And then, like, sure enough, when I went to the thing, you know, if you didn't have a ticket already, you wouldn't be able to allow in. And, like, it was just really frustrating. The whole thing was so frustrating. I don't know. I've, solidarity for anyone watching this who's been stood up. I've been stood up, I want to say 3 times. And I count that one too, even though they showed up 3 hours late. That's still pretty rough. I think one date was to get, like, I don't think it was who I was trying to meet. I think they were just trying to fill seats to their comedy show. Like, they had a stand-up comedy show they really wanted to take me to. And then they were really weird about tickets, and they were really weird about seats. And they just, like, completely ghosted me, like, about... Like, as soon as I said, okay, I'm here, they, like, completely ghosted me. The whole staff took pity on me, though, and they gave me my meal and my drink for free. I didn't even order a meal. They said, did you want anything? And I said, no. And they said, it's on the house. We'll get you a food. So they gave me chicken fingers. It was okay. But I hate stand-up comedy, and I was really, like, I don't want to go to this. Like, can we, like, do something else together? Like, and they're like, stand-up comedy is really important to me. And because, like, I was really young at the time... really young. I was, like, 27, 28. I was just kind of like... okay. And they're like, next time we can do something you want to do. And I'm like, okay. Which is like a red flag, man. Like, if they can't compromise and, like, you tell them, like, this activity makes me uncomfortable, I don't want to do this, don't go on a date with them. Easy. But yeah, I left during intermission. You're not supposed to, but the staff knew. I didn't cry. I didn't cry, and I didn't get angry about it or anything like that. But, if anything, I was more mad that, like, it wasted my time. Like, I was doing something that I did not want to do, and I had expressed that I didn't want to do it. That's, I think, the only thing that I was, like, really upset about. Everyone else was really sweet to me, so that was nice. It was kind of weird, though. The only thing I really remember about that night, like, as far as the performances, was that all of the performers were, like, queer people, trans people, and, like, that wasn't the theme of the night. That just happened to be the lineup. And then, like, the host made a really... it was either homophobic or transphobic joke, and the audience booed him. I was in shock, so I didn't say anything, because I was just like, bruh, did you not see the lineup? These people are gonna beat you up after the show for saying that. And then the fact that the audience booed the host was so good. I was like, honestly, instant karma. And I remember he did the whole, come on! And everyone's like, boo! Even, like, harder. And I was like, yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it was a big yikes. I've definitely shown up late to dates, but, like, I was never, like, an hour late. Like, I was maybe 20 minutes tops. But I also kept them in the loop. Like, I didn't just, like, go quiet, show up, and be like, hey! And I don't think people, like, I guess one of them wasn't technically being stood up. Like, we had made plans to go to a specific restaurant, hang out, have some nachos, and I was, like, pretty excited. But then, like, the day of, she just, like, didn't talk to me at all. Wasn't responding, wasn't even opening my text, so I was like, okay, that's whatever. But, like, I didn't waste money, like, you know, going to the restaurant or anything like that. I didn't have to pack a whole fucking outfit in my work bag and stuff like that, you know? So, it's a little different. Oh yeah. Like, I definitely think if you're just transparent, being like, I'm stuck on the subway, or like, traffic's really bad, but I'm on my way, I totally think that that's fine. Like, I would never get mad about that. That's true, Bat. I do feel bad for you, that you woke up late. I've definitely had friends, like, oversleep before, like, coming over and stuff like that. Okay, I will say, like, I would be lying if I said that being stood up didn't hurt my feelings. But, like, this is gonna sound, like, pathetic, but a part of me was also just kind of like, yeah, this would happen to you, huh? Like, I have, like, this moment of panic where I'm like, oh god, I'm being stood up. But then, like, I'm like, no, this checks out. This is, like, who I am. Like, of course this would happen. I shouldn't accept it like that. I really shouldn't, but... Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't really want to listen to this beat boot music. I love you, Sonic, but I don't want to listen to this. I'm gonna eat some candy, so if my VTuber is doing something weird, it's because I'm eating. Oh. Pi has redeemed change VTuber. You would like me to be Mona. Alright. Let me finish this arm. I'm just fixing the line weight on it, and then I'll change to Mona. I definitely think there's like free passes for like not showing up to a date or like canceling last minute and stuff like that. There's been times where like suddenly I have to do like an end of day task that like I'm gonna be at the office for an extra hour and it's gonna suck. And like I've had to like cancel dates because of that. Or like I remember once I was coming home from work and it was really rainy, and by the time I got home I was so exhausted, and getting home from like on public transit, because I have to take 2 buses and the subway to work, and like it's bus, subway, and then bus, and then all of that in the rain is always so fucking miserable. Or like in the snow. In the snow is like, if it's like packed snow, that's not so bad, but if it's like a blizzard, that sucks, of course. And yeah, I was not thrilled. I was like really in a bad mood once I got home, and I was like, I want you to see me at my best, and I'm like, I am really grumpy after coming home. I'm so sorry. And he was understanding, and we ended up going out on a different day, which was really nice. And I thanked him so many times. Like, nothing came out of it. We're still friends. We're still friends. But, like, you know, I thanked him. I was like, thank you so much for understanding. Because I know some people would think that I'm just, like, being flaky. And it's like, no, like, I'm in a bad mood. I'm sorry. I would rather just people be honest if they're in a bad mood. Like, I'm not feeling good right now or something like that, you know? I feel like I have to fix this. It's like causing a weird tangent. Okay, I'll change over to Mona now. So I'm gonna get too hyper-focused.
Let's look at the funk.
Okay. Oh, her hair actually looks really nice. Lucky, we're so lucky. Okay, okay. This is my other character. I have to fix her lips. I'm unsure if I like her lips. Oh no, they look from the side. I don't know, she just has a really small mouth. But yeah, space. Ooh. Yeah, I painted her eye. I made her eyes myself. I really like them. They're super cute. This was a character that I made to like promote my my like business way back in the day. Like I was like, this is gonna be my mascot. This is gonna be great. And then like, obviously, I don't know. My style changed. My interest changed. Obviously, I'm not using her. But I think she's a really cute character. I'm probably gonna change this model a bit more later, now that I see it like actually moving. Like her mouth is so little, it's so little. Looks a little silly to me. It's a little low. Aw, thank you. I'm glad all of you like her eyes so much. I tried making her little star hair clip. It's okay. Yeah, that's true. The tiny mouth kind of does fit. I don't know. I tried like drawing the lips the way that I draw the lips, and her top lip looks like she's got like a Queen Amidala sort of thing happening or something. Yeah, I can definitely see the Sailor Moon because of like the buns and the pigtails and stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, so here's a fun fact for you guys. The buns, after I learned how to make them, that's actually what the clown nose is made out of. Because like you can't just like make objects and just like pluck them onto like the character's like face or anything like that. Like you have to figure out like how am I gonna make a circle. So I just duplicated the buns, deleted one, and made it red. And that's her nose. So her nose is actually made out of hair. She's got a hairy nose. Ha. Oh, I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to that one. Improvises. Adapt and overcome.
So now let's listen to the music and identify the beats.
Yeah, Cosmo's also been learning, sorry, I'm changing the music, I'm sorry. But yeah, Cosmo's also been learning Vroid. And it's really cool how much you can make with the hair tool. It doesn't like always work out. Like the star is whatever, but like, yeah, at one point they didn't have like glasses. They've added glasses now, but when they didn't, you could make glasses out of hair. Man, I don't like this model now that it's like moving. I still need to like fix it, I think. Maybe I'll do that later. Yeah, the star's made out of hair. That's why it looks wonky. Bayonetta everything? Yeah, you can do a lot with Vroid and like Blender and stuff like that. I'm trying to make my TV head avatar because ideally I want a VTube with my TV head like persona because that's my main character now. I'm at a standstill though. I've made the body. I have the head. I don't know how to put them both together. I have tutorials, but I just feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And like I follow the tutorial along and I feel like I'm missing a step or something. It's just not working out. And like it's really frustrating because it's so close to being done and now I'm like at this weird standstill. I'm really proud. Like, no, the TV is like a pre-made asset that I bought. I was just gonna like make a rectangle and try and like build up on it to like make the knobs and stuff like that. But I found a pre-made asset. It doesn't look like my TV, so I was like, well, if I get this, figure out how to put it on the head, then maybe I can like adjust it in such a way that it does look like mine. But yeah, you have to do all sorts of steps. Like you have to put it in Blender, and then you have to put it into Unity, and then you can like put it back into Vroid at the end, and it's just, I just get really overwhelmed. I feel like I need someone to like hold my hand. Oh, have a good one, Denim. Have a good one. But thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I'm glad that I could humor you with Kelly Osbourne's show. You're welcome. Yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't frustrated by like how my TV head VTuber is coming along. Like I feel like we're so close to it being done, and I just want to like finish the TV head and it be done. But like I'm not educated enough in these programs. Have a good one, Thirsty. Thanks so much for joining though. Have a good one. And like, I don't know, I don't want to like lose my identity as like a TV head, you know? Like, but it's just because I don't know how to do that part. Yeah, I'm normally a TV head. As much as I love the art that Neo made for me, with my PNG tuber, I just love the 3D a lot more. And that's no shade to like anything that he's helped me make. He's been more than like helpful and stuff like that. Guys, I know my drawing isn't like finished, but I really just want to color it to like stop inking because I'm getting like frustrated with all the stupid details I put in. So we're gonna start coloring, like putting in some flats. Just because I feel like I need a break from inking. I'm getting mad. I'm getting big mad. Did I put on the glasses? Yeah, okay. I feel like I have to fix her glasses. Like this one's too high. I don't even have like a screenshot that I've saved of like my VTuber. Very black parade without color. yeah, I see it, Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like my style. My style, I would say, is not completely mine. I really like gorillas. I'm sure you already know that, just by looking at it. But like the way I color, I would say is more my own. It makes sense to me. And like, there's stuff that like I just like to do in my art that like, you know, is not found in gorillas art. But I drew in this like more anime style for a really long time, but it's also because I sold at conventions for a really long time, and that's kind of like what sells, right? But I was so unhappy drawing that stuff, and I was just like, you know what, fuck this, back to my roots, and I just started really honing in on like, you know, Tank Girl, like early Tank Girl, and like Jamie Helwit's like current stuff. I don't know. All levels of gorillas, all of it. Like, gorillas is actually what got me into wanting to make my own characters. Pokemon got me into drawing, but like, definitely gorillas was like, oh shit, I want to make my own characters, you know? Aw, you guys are so sweet, damn. Bat says, you're the one drawing, you can do whatever you like despite your inspirations, it's your style. Aww. And then Darkly says something similar, saying, we always take pieces from the artists we like, and that doesn't make it any less yours. It's true, it's true. I don't know, I guess sometimes, like, you know when people are like, they do like a meme, like there's those art memes where it's like, how do you know a picture is mine? Like, what is something you like about my style? And it's just kind of like, I don't know, I think about me and I'm just like, people just gonna say my style gorillas, and like, I can't even be mad about it. I fully went into this knowing that, you know? Okay, where's my reference? Okay. Gotta name my lair. Flats. Ooh, I gotta change the background color because that's gonna give us some eye strain. It's the artists in the chat. What are some of your inspirations? I know I really like Craig McCracken's stuff. Like I was really into the Powerpuff Girls growing up. I still am. And the way that he like thinks in like bold shapes and colors and stuff. Oh, Casey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome. I'm sorry I'm not my normal model. Pi redeemed to change my avatar. We're good, we're just putting in the flats right now, just because I got bored of inking. But yeah, welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Casey? Aw, Casey, you're so cute. Saying I can be whoever I want to be. Thank you. I mean, technically it's who Pi wanted me to be. Oh, so you're playing Dark Souls? So as good as it can be. Oh, you did make progress though. That's good. That's good. I think nothing's more frustrating than when you like open up a game and like you're not any farther than you were before after playing for like maybe hours or something. Or at least a night. You like shuffle mode? Okay. I'm gonna go back to my clown self then. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the clown. I'm sorry. If you're scared of clowns. Yeah, like, I'm kind of like that with Hollow Knight right now. I'm mad at it. We're not talking. We're fighting, me and Hollow Knight. don't know, I have to fix Mona. I didn't like looking at her. I agree with Darkly. I definitely see like the John K inspiration in how you draw women and girls, for sure. I also like the way that John K draws, but solidarity, we all just mutually agree and understand he sucks. I liked when the Nickelodeon like All-Star Brawl came out and someone was like, this is like one of the first fighting games that doesn't have any villains in it, and then all the comments were, we all mutually agree that Ren and Stimpy are the villains, right? It's really funny to me. Oh my god, Bat. Bat saying Hollow Knight has so many problems. The game is literally filled with bugs. Pi, I think you found a new friend. But yeah, thank you, Casey. I'm glad that you like the drawing.
That's just plain poppycock.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I've seen your work. I can't believe I like misspelled my little bug son. So it said little big son, sounded like an idiot. So embarrassing. I'm glad that you find my typo endearing. The little big sun is amazing. Oh, that's really cool, Bat. I don't know. I don't think art is like limited to just like, I don't know. Art comes in like different forms. I don't want to get all like philosophical or metaphorical or anything like that, but like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. We had this conversation, I feel like, earlier in the stream where we were just like, cooking is art. Sorry, I'm looking at my reference picture. I'm like, I have to color what? Okay, we put in the yellows. Oh, welcome back, Ruby. Welcome. I have to color all of it. I have to color all of it yellow? I don't think so. I think you're lying.
That's just plain poppycock.
That's very nice, thank you.
Art also refers to Pluto. Stop. Oh my god, once my crush, I made a joke that the Sonic movie, he messaged me saying that the Sonic movie was gonna win awards in 2020. He's like, nothing else came out in 2020, it's gonna win all the awards. And I said, it would've won all the awards anyways, because it's art. And then he just responded back with, your art. And then I didn't know what to say, because I was so like, I was like, I just wanted to die. But like in a good way. I was like, why aren't we married right now? You say come over, I think. I tell him to come over a lot, and he never does.
Take it easy.
DJ Tension saying I should maybe I should win awards too.
Just feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good. Just feels good.
Like this, like that, 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 like that.
I don't like it. Not at all.
Yeah, Jet said I feel like other than the licensed stuff, like anything from the OST that was actually made for the game. Well, okay, to be fair, I like the licensed stuff too, of course, but we can't listen to it because Metallica hates us. I'll have a good one, Casey. I'll miss you. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Have a good one. Yeah, we just listened to the Concept of Love. You missed it. I'm sorry.
I like it. I like it.
And then like earlier this stream, I was like, I wish I could listen to my music. Oh my god. Okay, so you know when you say my music, you're referring to like the music that you like to listen to that would be considered, you know, made by a legit band or something like that. You know, like you're saying, oh, I want to listen to my music, meaning like stuff curated by you. Once I was listening to Kiro Kiro Benito at the video game store and a customer came in, and this was like the most aggro for no reason interaction I had there. Well, there was a lot, but this was one that I remember. And he said, "What are you playing?" And I said, "Kiro Kiro Benito." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm playing my music today." And he went, "What do you mean your music?" As if like I was claiming to be Kiro Kiro Benito. And I was like, "Music I like listening to?" And he went, "No, but what do you mean by your music?" And I was like, what I said? Like, I don't know. It's really fucking weird. He's with his girlfriend and she told him to leave me alone. So, like, I don't know. Maybe he likes to just argue just because. See that epic power move I did on that cashier? Yeah, I made this music and now you have to listen to it. It's like, I don't know. It's really weird. Is this the yellow that I want? I feel like it's not. That's kind of better. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree with Tension saying playing music you actually made at a retail store is a power move. Bat saying I was overly aggressive to a retail worker in front of you. Does that make you hot? I've had experiences with so much, like, in my years of retail, I've definitely had so many couples come in and the man is just a fucking monster to deal with. Like, he's just miserable, and then the girlfriend's like, haha, stop, haha, and I'm like, bro, I would dump his ass. I would just fucking dump his ass. Like, there was this one guy, and I worked at a candy store, and he just, like, opened up a candy bar and just started eating it. And I said, "Sir, you're not allowed to eat the candy until after you paid for it." And he was like, "It's in a wrapper. You can just scan the wrapper." And then he, like, gave me the garbage. And it was all, like, covered in fucking toffee and shit because the chocolate bar had melted because he was holding on to it. And I was just like, ew. there's definitely days where, like, I'm like, oh, it'd be really nice to, like, be a hostess at Hooters or something. And then I think about the worst customers I've ever had in my life, and I think, actually, no. It would not be nice to have that job. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like you get to a point in your life where, like, you know, you feel like you don't need to take this shit, and it just sucks because retail, like, forces you to take that shit, and you're like, no. It's like, you know, it's, like, morally wrong, but it's also like, oh, it's the company image, and it's just like, these people are shitheads. I missed that about the early pandemic when, like, staff and stuff were just, like, you know, pushing people, like, out of their stores. I was like, yeah, get them. Like, you're not following the rules, leave. I will say, though, at the candy store, because I was the manager, if someone was, like, being inappropriate on any level, I'd just be like, absolutely leave and do not come back. Oh yeah, like, you've lost a customer today? I'm like, that's great. I don't need you. We used to have people who would purposely canvas outside of our store so that they could come in and just eat candy when they thought I wasn't looking and leave, or they would steal a whole bunch of, like, bubble gum. And just, like, very cool guys. They weren't a customer, they were a menace, it's true. I can't believe how many people who stole from the store weren't even, like, kids or, like, teenagers. It was mostly fully grown men. And they would try and be so fucking sneaky about it. And, like, the worst part is I wasn't scolding them because they were stealing. I was scolding them for putting their bare fucking dirty hands in the bin of candy, because then I'd have to pull it off the shelf and take out, like, a layer of candy because I don't know where they fucking dug their hand, and I tried to keep it as clean as possible. Like, that was the worst part, honest to God. Like, that's gross. I don't know. I remember one time I asked a lady if she wanted a free sample, and I was, like, gonna pull it out for her, and then she just dug her hand into the bin, and I said, what are you doing? That's so unsanitary. And she goes, oh, you said I could have one. And I said, I was getting a scoop out for you. Oh, okay. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know. People just don't think. If I was in that position, if roles were reversed, I would have waited for her to, like, give it to me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just help myself. What the fuck? With me at the candy store, I worked really late. Like, our store was open from 10 a.m. to 11:30 at night. And, like, we were right beside a sex shop, and the sex shop had shorter hours than we did. And I'm like, why the fuck are we even open when not even the sex shop is open? Like, I was like, that makes sense to be open late. We don't make sense to be open late. And, like, after, honest to God, it was after 7, we would just get the most unhinged, unwell people in the store. And it was so scary. Like, I remember hiding behind my counter with my other staff while we were calling the police, and then the police never came. We had to wait for the man to stop thrashing the store and then leaving, like, on his own accord. It was so scary. I worked at Yonge Street. This store doesn't exist anymore, and I obviously don't work at it anymore. We were actually friends with the sex shop employees. Because they would come in and like buy like big chunks, like big bags of candy. But yeah, there was a lot of like scary things that happened, and like I would tell my boss about them. Like, we need to get like cameras in here or something, and she's just like, well, we can't really afford it. And I'm like, is that why we have like terrible long hours? I don't know. There's a lot of really shady shit happening in the candy store. I'm glad it's... You know what happened to it? It got closed down because the guy who owned us wasn't paying his rent. And so they just like changed the locks one day. And then they gave us a single day to go in and like grab our belongings. And they only let the employees grab like their belongings. They didn't allow like I don't even think the guy who owned it showed up to get his stuff. Like, I'm sure they arranged something for him, but the day we went, it was just employees to get like our personal items. I had like a pair of rain boots in there that I went in and saved. Oh yeah, downtown Toronto, you see fucking everything. I walked into McDonald's on my lunch break, and I'm talking lunch break. It was like maybe 1 p.m. and I walked into McDonald's across the street from the candy shop, and I was waiting in line to order for some food, and I watched a guy go into the bathroom. I want to see if I'm able to draw this, because I feel like it's such a weird fucking thing. Like, you guys aren't gonna get it. So, like, I'm waiting for my food. Here's the counter. Here's the lady at the counter. Okay? I'm waiting for my food. And there's, like, already a person here, like, ordering, right? And to the wall of me is the bathroom. So both the bathrooms, and you got your little like signs on them. So a guy goes into the guy's bathroom, and the door swings. Oh my god, I'm just playing it in my head. So the door swings outwards. So it's like, how am I even gonna draw this? Door swings this way. And when the door opens, let me erase this. The door opens, right? And then like this guy walks in. This is him from the back. And then I can see into the guy's bathroom for like 2 seconds, right? Like, this is like a saloon door, like it like swings open, swings shut sort of thing. I can see that there's a guy standing here also facing, like, he's facing away from us. So he's facing the same way that we're all facing. So he's not looking at us, okay? He's naked. He's just dead ass naked in there. Like, head to toe, naked. And so this guy walks in, right? And then door closes. And then door opens again, and the man is coming out, and he's got this face. The man that went in is coming out, and his face, he was just... it was like so fast. Went in, went out. It was such like a swift thing that happened. And it wasn't also just to clarify, this isn't like my earlier story where like this was like a single stall thing, like a single bathroom that had a code. Like this was stalls. Like there was multiple stalls. If this man wanted to be naked, he could have been just naked in a stall, but he was naked in the middle of the fucking room. So. Yeah, it was Cosmo was saying that it was like the Abe Simpson meme where he goes into like the was it like a burlesque bar or something, and like Bart is the host and he's like hello, and he just like goes in and out, hangs his hat, takes his hat, leaves. That's exactly what that was. Oh yeah, I have so much sympathy and empathy for the people who have to like clean the toilets of anything, like in a McDonald's, or I don't know, if you're from Toronto, you know about, what is it, the Queen and Spadina McDonald's? I always end up there at like 3 a.m. I mean, not so much since the Panasonic happened, but I'm always there at 3 a.m. sitting upstairs, drunk, and eating a McDouble. I'm always there. It's like 3 a.m. It's like, you know where to find me. And it's there. I'm normally like coming back from a show, to be fair. Like it's not... Oh yeah, like we used to have like the old Union Station here, those bathrooms. You would see, sometimes you would like watch someone go in and you're like, oh, I won't use the bathroom today. I'll wait till I get home. 3-hour trip home, that's okay. That's okay. That looks really bad. Ugh. When I worked at Canadian Tire, I had to clean the auto department bathrooms, but you had to get a key from us. So you had to get like a physical key, and sometimes teenagers would ask to use it. And so like there was one girl in particular, and she was like, can I use the bathroom? And I was like, sure. And so like I gave her the key, and then like she gave it back to me a bit later, and like it wasn't like she was in there really long or anything like that. And then old woman was like, oh, can I like use the bathroom? And I was like, sure. And I gave her the key, and then she came out and she scolded me for how disgusting it was. And I went in there. It was not disgusting, but the girl obviously was like, I'm going to be rebellious. I'm going to fuck up this bathroom. And you could see that she tried like ripping off the toilet the toilet paper dispenser, but all she did was like make it crooked. And then it was like really easy to like fix. And she'd like thrown wet paper towel everywhere. And I just thought, you looked me right in the eye and asked for the key just to do this? Fuck you. There's nothing to do in my small town. I don't blame her. I was just more mad that like the woman got mad at me afterwards, and it was just like, okay. Well, I was in the auto department at Canadian Tire. So, like, people would be, like, waiting for their cars to be, like, fixed. We also had, like, coffee and stuff. And then people would get mad and they would throw the coffee. So, we got rid of the coffee eventually. I got a lot of coffee poured on me for not working at, like, a Tim Hortons. Like, I had a man punch his coffee, and I don't think he knew, like, he thought where the coffee was going to go, but I was obviously on the opposite side of the coffee, so it just exploded all over my face and chest, and I was like, cool, your coffee is hot, thanks. And then I had to, like, work my, like, you know, 6-hour shift with coffee all over me. And it, like, stained my shirt and I got in trouble. Yeah, like, he had placed his coffee, like, his coffee cup that didn't have a lid on it on, like, the place... Sorry, I have to take off my glasses and scratch my nose. So, like, where you go to pay, like, on the counter, like, he put his coffee beside where he was standing. And then he got mad and he, like, smacked it. And I was like, okay, very cool. Have a good one, Ruby. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good night, though. Thank you. Thank you. I'm probably gonna be streaming for like another half hour or so myself. Or like just about a half hour. For those wondering. You should start streaming. I find it helps me get a lot of work done. Which is what I was talking about prior. So when I'm left on my own, like I can't focus, I'm sad, and all I do is bully myself. Whereas like when I'm talking with you guys, I'm like so stimulated by like everything that I can like get stuff done. I think it helps when you have like ADHD brain. I find like a lot of my streamer friends have ADHD. I'm not saying you can't be a streamer and like not have it. That's not what I'm saying. But like, yeah. It's like multitasking to the extreme. Alright, let's see. We got... Oh! Shit. What the fuck is this music? Oh, it's Super Mario 64. I'm gonna put on different tunes. Let's listen to Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Yeah, like Cosmo is also he also streams. He streams art, and he says, yeah, it helps him also focus. I don't know, there's just something about it. Even at work. Like, when I talk to my coworkers, it's fine. When, like, other coworkers bother me, though, I'm like, go away. But, like, when, like, the other artists talk to me, like, it's much like this. It's giving you, like, Dr. Seuss vibes? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it would be great to see you get back into a regular schedule for streaming. I'm so happy that you got that job. Congratulations! Everyone congratulate Cosmo on his new job. We were rooting for him. And he got the job. We love that for him. The giant baby scared you in Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Yeah. And that boss is so early on, too. For me, it was literally, I hated, like, all of the levels where you were, like, in the hedge maze. Those scared me. Yeah. It was specifically the chainsaw guy, too. He would also scare me. I don't know. I didn't like that the zombies could, like, pop up in, like, grocery stores. Something about that really bothered me. I was like, I ordered, the limited run, version of this. And I ordered the big one that came with, like, the gun. I still haven't gotten it, but I'm excited for it when it does show up. Oh, Geometry Dash. Oh, Geometry Dash. I'll have a good one, Bat. Thank you so much for joining us, though. It was great to meet you. Thanks so much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited for it to show up. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on Scott Pilgrim. I bought the deluxe edition, and for what? I'm still excited for it, though. Where's the green? Gotta get the green. See, I didn't want to buy it digitally because I was like, that defeats the purpose of... okay, so there's this, like, inside joke with me and my friends where I told them every time they see me pouring out a drink, I am literally pouring out one for the Scott Pilgrim game. And I just feel like it would be totally, like... I don't know. Like, it would be really goofy of me to buy it digitally again. I did buy it for PC, but it's on fucking Epic Games. Hate it. It was... I streamed it with a group of friends. Well, I didn't stream it on my channel because my computer couldn't stream and play it at the time. And now I have a new computer. Now I can do that. But at the time I couldn't. And, yeah, I just felt like, you know, it would be really silly of me to do that. So I did both. I gave them double the money. I don't even have the soundtrack yet because they won't give it to me because they want to give it to me all at once to save, like, you know, multiple packages and stuff. Which, like, I get, but, like, ugh. Banger alert! This song suits this character really well.
Has always been your innocence. You're sweet, you shy, you must admit. You censor your life for your benefit, but you lose all the taste and you sit there and waste your day, your month, your year. Nothing stays, they pass you by. If you don't change,
I feel like we should probably play GTA 3 on stream. It's my favorite.
you're doing wrong, you hesitate. Standing there when you should run. You're sweet, you shy, you must admit. You censor your life.
Yeah, Cosmo, if you get it on PC, I'm not trying to like impose myself on your stream. But if you wanted to stream it, I would be a part of your team because it's a lot easier when you have more people.
Nothing stays, they pass you by. If you don't change, if you don't change, nothing stays, they pass you by. If you don't change, if you don't change, nothing stays, they pass you by. If you don't change, if you don't change.
I will tell you though, it is a pain to set up. Absolute dog shit to set up. But we'll get it working. Cowboy country time. This is the part that I like. I'm gonna take some liberties with like the buttons and stuff because like a lot of them are like silver on the guy's outfit, but like I think it'd be cute if like we like did that because like all the buttons on this are yellow, I think, but I think it'll look cuter that way. And I think this one should be blue. So I'm doing that. I'm gonna make his glasses purple because I think that would look really cute. And like maybe I'll make her glasses purple too. Oh shoot, the sleeve! Sleeve isn't orange at all. It's pink. I was like, there sure is a lot of orange on this side. I'm a fool. I got that right. There's no... There it is. Maybe? Yeah. I've never played this game. This is from Dead Rising. The mall music. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. We love being productive tonight. I'm really happy to hear that. No, I kind of want to make these orange. The knife also has to be aesthetic, you know? I don't want to listen to this music. Where's my cool music? Oh, we got our boy. You know the boy. The boy. Thunder Scott is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. How are you, my baby boy? Hi. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you also love clown. I'm still working on my TV head. It's so close. I'm just not good at combining things. Finished. Let's see. Fuck the makeup. Fuck it. I'll put it on a different layer. I wasn't happy with this. Fine. Aw, thank you. I don't know. It's just like a big learning curve to like model things. I'm proud of how far I got on my own though. I guess I'm just frustrated because I was making like, I felt like I was making good time with it, and then I was like, oh, when I like came to like connecting the head to it. Thank you, Scott. Bless. Bless. Thank you. You're so sweet. I give you a little cat, a little clown smooch. Little mwah. Little mwah, little baby. I had them from doing a survey. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It's like the time that I fed DJ Tension oysters because I had free tokens from a beer fest. Same thing. Oh, you also want a kiss pie? Well, okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. I will be your partner in crime then, Scott. How about that? We will be crime clowns. I'm a clown and I do crime. What kind of crime? Clown crime. Alright, fellas. I'm worried what is crown climb. No, it's not sewer crime. Okay, we got a lot done. We got a lot done. I did not finish my picture because fuck drawing. Why draw when you could just color your picture? I got bored, okay? I just got fucking bored. I feel like we should give him pink fingernails. It'll look good. Bum bum ba da ba da ba ba da ba. It's good. It's good. Yes. Okay. 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 I'm gonna call it here. Just cause my hand is hurting. And I don't want to push it too much because obviously my full-time job is drawing. So I'm gonna just rest up for tomorrow and all that jazz. But thank you so much. We got so much done and we will get much more done later. But yeah, thank you so much for the raids, the follows. Thank you so much for all the bits. Thank you, Pi, for donating and for also gifting some subs. Yeah, it was a really good time tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. You all really cheered me up, and I hope that you know you also had a good one. It seems like you had a good one, so you know. But yeah. Thank you so much. It was so good to see all of you, and it was so nice to hang out with all of you. I'll talk to all of you real soon. The next stream will probably be Yik, but I'm also gonna be streaming with M Spectre real soon because they've invited me to do something. So I will see you then as well. And yeah. So yeah. Lots of exciting stuff this week. But yeah, when it's my streams, I'm just gonna be doing Y2K again. Probably. I don't know. But yeah. Have a good night, everyone. I love you lots. Be good. Otherwise, crown climb. Bleh. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Anyways, have a good night. I love you. I miss you lots. Until next time, good night. Bye.